Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter. If it's your first time, consider subscribing and joining the swarm. Last we left off, we completed the floor stage and got a message from Riley. And so today we're going to follow the coordinates from Riley's message and hopefully pass the tree stage. And so off we go. And so here are the coordinates that we need to follow. And just before we head out, someone reminded me of the T2 torch, so we'll make it. And now our flashlight covers a much wider area. And so now we're gonna head out to those coordinates in the pitch black. Lovely. So now we're back in our zeolite area because I'm pretty sure this was down with the mushrooms. So now we're gonna enter the mushroom cave. Ooh, as we unlock the T3 exoskeleton, which I don't know how far exactly it is, so we might need the materials to make a box. Ooh, as we unlock the nuclear fusion generator, which is going to require a whole lot of pulsar quartz. And we also passed into the Giga Terra Index. So hopefully there's some interesting other features here in the mushroom area. Maybe find some crates or other things in here. Ooh, and here's a big mushroom tree with some broken remnants and even more broken remnants. Oh, here's the Warden's altar. It does give other coordinates, but the stupid grass is in the way. Negative 464, negative 40, we're gonna need to go underground, and 97. And so we get the Warden's key. This strange device seems to be used to open a mechanism, so we'll take that. And even though this is kind of close, it's actually not the coordinates we were supposed to go to from Riley, but it's not all that far away, so we can see what her coordinates are going to. First box time. Ooh, sounds like a supply drop. Ooh, wait a second, what is this? It looks like there's a water wheel and some sort of door with an altar? Warden's altar. Oh, these are keys. So now the door is gonna open up. No, take your time. I'm not gonna die of dehydration or anything. Ooh, I've got a bunch of columns and stuff in here. Oh, great. We're entering where Balrog used to be.
Balrog. Run!
Ooh, tablets. So they were fleeing from something with an insatiable desire or need. So these predecessors got in a big vessel and left. And it looks like their planet was Treya or Treha, I'm not entirely sure. But whatever other kind came in, they saw as brothers because they looked so similar. And as much as I would love to continue, I'm gonna need to run back because I'm gonna dehydrate to death and I can't even use my jetpack to get out of here. Ooh, there's another message. Nope, ignore the message. I'm gonna die. I don't think there's gonna be a way for me to get all the way back home, especially since there's no ice. Wait, there's a chest. Chest? No, there's nothing in here. Build a box. Box, save me. I'll die in here. And here we are again. We'll take the box with us. And we can open this crate with super alloy and aluminum. Well, now that the worst is over, we can go back into the Warden's place. And so this little tablet that we ran past says that the Wardens picked this cave to build a settlement to hide away from space.
Get away from me!
Probably whatever thing had an insatiable desire for whatever it is that they wanted. So now we're gonna run back in. Ooh, there's another Warden's key with another set of coordinates. So we'll take that and we'll go to this side and see where this leads us. Oh, that is a massive spaceship. I can't use my jetpack, so I can't even try to get over there, nor can I build a box in here to try to get to it. But since we can't get over there, we're gonna run back. And unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to deal with any of the coordinates because we need to run back to get food and water and probably a good couple of rations, so we stop needing to run back and die. No, we popped out of the other side. Oh, that massive cave now is a giant waterfall. Oh no, I'm trying. Is there anything in this crate? No, there's a rocket engine though, so that's kind of useful. But no water or food. There's some glowing beacon way over there, so I do want to go visit that, but I think we're gonna die first. Build the box, and the box is gonna rescue me again. Thank you, box. Oh my gosh, it didn't fill my hunger bar at all. Please tell me there's food in here. Yes, space food, yay. We get to live a little longer. And we'll take some of the resources from this area. And so back off to home we go. And our food's ready to be harvested, so we'll collect it all. So now we'll place all of this food in the box, but we will take some beans since they restore the most health, and we'll take some squash as well, and we'll take 3 water bottles with us. And so now we'll go to the coordinates that Riley gave us, once again heading out in the pitch black. Ooh, and we unlocked the air filter. And it looks like Riley's coordinates just sent me to the mushroom cave, so we already went under there. Fantastic. And with that disappointing discovery, we'll go back home so that we can try to make the air filter, but it looks like we need bioplastic nuggets and a methane cartridge. Ooh, and we already passed the tree stage and now we're into the insect stage. But I'm pretty sure the methane cartridge is gonna come from this lovely gas extractor, and it is. And so now we'll make the 2 bioplastic nuggets. and make the air filter, which is going to reduce oxygen consumption depending on the level of terraformation. And so it looks like right now it's at negative 1.9 a second, which is actually a lot. I thought this was 370 seconds worth of oxygen. What the heck is this unit then? Ooh, and we unlock the T2 machine optimizer. What do we need for this thing? Obsidian? I have no idea where to even begin looking for obsidian. But until then, we can upgrade our exoskeleton by making a super alloy rod and then upgrading. So now we have an entire another row of stuff that we can augment our character with. And so now we're gonna grab our ration supplies and our box supplies and head to the Warden coordinates. Oh my gosh, the whole front of the spaceship now is trees? That is wonderful. But we're still focused on the Warden thing. Ooh, but here's a cave, which I'm fairly certain this is the cave that I got lost in the last time and almost died several times. And it's full of super alloy. And here are the coordinates with another altar, which is gonna require the Warden's key. Let's now open this massive door. And just before heading in, we need to make another box. And so now with our oxygen filled, we'll go through. A bunch of obelisks, and we're actually able to use our jetpack. Never mind, guess we aren't. Sorry, I didn't know your obelisks and stairs were so jetpack sensitive. Ooh, and here's another Warden's key, which doesn't have any coordinates on it. But we'll take the key just in case. We'll go the other way, past this lovely bridge, hovering over a pit of death. Lovely.
There it is! The Bridge of Death!
Oh, great.
And a whole underground city. Oh, with a Warden's key. Do you have coordinates on you? You also don't have coordinates, so I'll just take the key and we'll go inside, see if there's anything of value in here. I'm not seeing a whole lot. Oh, there's a tablet. Oh, I fell down as we unlocked the autocrafter. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, an uncommon larva. And this message, oh, so their great leaving of their planet is called the Great Migration. And so there's a society guarding the ones that are left, even though they're being destructive themselves. Wonderful. And oxygen deprivation. Come on, character, run like your life depends on it, because it truly does. I know there's so many freaking hallways and stairs. Get up, you scrub. No, 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 no. We're so close. No. Why the heck couldn't the Wardens have built like an oxygenator down there? What the heck? And now we get to go down again. Yeah, look, we were right there. Give me this stuff. Now we're gonna go back. Actually, no. We're gonna go up. And we're gonna grab some cobalt. Get some iron and silicon so we can make a T2 craft station and make some oxygen capsules. So we stop needing to die.
You see? I learned something today.
And so now we'll go back into this lovely cave and continue to explore the structures. Ooh, and here's a golden crate with an effigy and tree bark. And that's all that's in this structure. So I'll try to climb on top of it. Or go into the wall, and I need to stay away from that. I don't want to fall through the world again. Oh, there's actually a bridge on this side, so we'll just go this way instead. And it looks like there's no true way into the structure, even like through these leaves. So we'll just have to crawl around it on this definitely not precarious scaffolding that's been around for who knows how long.
What the hell?
And I don't know if there's anything up there, but I can't really get to it either. So we'll just follow the bridge to another message. Oh, so all the ships that have had their energy drained, it's been because the Wardens built a defense device to prevent us from communicating with the youngling critters. Ooh, and there's another Warden's key with coordinates. So we'll take the key, go back up, go through this little hallway, which leads to a giant ball. Can we touch it? Yeah, we can, but I don't really know what it's doing. This is probably their defense device. And so with that, we'll head back out. And so since we're in this lovely cave of super alloy, we're going to collect all that we can. Find another crate with no super alloy, but I will take as much of that as I can. And so now we're going to head home to drop all of our crap off, except for our keys and our rations, which we'll need to restock by grabbing all the food we can. And we'll grab our water as well. And as we head to the next set of Warden coordinates, we're going to need to collect enough materials for another box. I'm not entirely sure when it happened, but our oxygen depletion rate's now from 1.9 a second to 1.8 a second. We'll also need to grab some cobalt or some more oxygen bottles. So we'll place the box, make another T2 craft station, make some more oxygen capsules, and take it all apart to come with us. Oh my gosh, this place is beautiful. Oh, and it looks like Avatar even played a role in this, because this looks like their sacred tree area. Ooh, and some pretty flowers. Fallness plant. Oh, we can collect it. And it gives an oxygen multiplier 500%. Holy crap, so it's almost as good as the golden plant. Can I take these flowers? No, I cannot. And this is where it wanted me to go, but it looks like it's just... Oh, I completely missed this whole altar thing here. Oh my gosh, and it requires 3 Wardens keys? All right, here you go. Oh, just slide a whole mountain down. Yeah, that's fine. 0 questions about that. And now we have to walk through this wall of uplifting sand. Can we build a box past here? Yes, we can. As close as we can to this area. Oh, we can actually build in this area entirely. That's fantastic. We can take our box with us. Still build, but we can't use our jetpack. It looks like there's a little stream and another bridge. Oh, and an absolutely gorgeous construction building. Looks like this scaffolding fell apart. Oh, and here's another Warden's altar. Do you have another set of coordinates? You do not, so we'll take that. Ooh, and there's another Warden's key, also with no coordinates. We'll place our box in the middle of the area and continue to explore. Oh, and here's a message. Once we lived. Thank you, that is so insightful. And 5 Warden's keys, holy crap. Well, hopefully all 5 of them are in this area. I don't see any Warden's keys over here, or any boxes or anything. Oh wait, can we get in there? No, it doesn't appear so, although the gap does look big enough for us to go in there.
That's what she said.
Well, then I guess we'll use the stairs like a normal human being. Is there anything up here? I don't know if I can get up there. Nope. There's an invisible barrier. Here's another Warden's key. And it looks like all of this has an invisible wall. And now we'll go this way with the lovely water wheel. And here's another altar with another key. And anything up here? Not really, just more foliage and more stairs up. Oh, what's this? Oh, a nothing platform, wonderful. Oh, with a common larva, I'll take that. And we can't reach that gazebo little area, but that's fine. But I'm also not seeing any stairs up. Oh. Climb the vine edge. And here's another altar with key number 5. And I don't trust jumping because I think that's going to be another invisible wall, but you never know unless you try. Yeah, that's an invisible wall. And we didn't die, thankfully, so we'll just go back down. And now we'll put in all 5 keys. And it opens this tiny little door. To move an entire mountain, it takes 1 key. But to move this tiny little door, you need at least 5 keys. And now we get to this lovely, beautiful dome with all these light butterflies with a message. And it looks like before humanity was able to murder them, they let themselves be murdered by a giant rock. Accepting that everything that they are, everything that they've done, will disappear in ash when they could have just used the big spaceship and fled. And so now there's 2 golden crates. One's gonna contain plant multiplier fuse. Oh, heck yeah. And a golden butterfly larva with a pressure multiplier fuse. Oh my gosh, we're finding all the good fun stuff in here. And the second box is gonna contain goodies, a golden seed, and another golden butterfly larva. And we can't take all of it. Well, then I guess we'll just stuff our face with all of this good fun stuff and take it all anyway. And now we're gonna run all the way back home again. And since we need to gather more advanced materials, we need the T2 ore extractor, which means we need more pressure. So we'll add a 3rd T4 drill and a machine optimizer in the middle with a pressure multiplier fuse, which is now gonna boost all of our T4 drills, making almost 2.5 micropascals a second, which means now we almost have a 250,000 nanopascal production a second, which will hopefully push us to get the T2 ore extractor quicker. And since I'm tired of running out of power all the time, I'm going to make the nuclear fusion generator, which is going to give us 1,500 energy a second, whereas our T2 nuclear reactor only gives us 330. I guess we'll place this thing right next to our biolab with a spinning pink pulsar quartz in the middle. And so now we'll collect all of our food again. And we unlock the T2 ore extractor. For it, we need 3 osmium, iridium rods, and a super alloy rod. And we unlock the T2 food grower. And since we need so much osmium, we're gonna go to our osmium cave and place 2 drills. And so now each of these will be producing osmium for us. Ooh, and a common larva, I'll take that. And a bunch of other larvae we'll collect. Ooh, and it looks like that big ice wall's finally melted, so we can go into this cave, which is going to be a massive zeolite cave. Still with no zeolite to be found, but there's a crate over here with some iridium rods. Oh, and these little formations with a little root around it have some zeolite for us. So we'll grab what we can, including another crate with a spawning and despawning little water puddle with some flowers. Here's another crate back here with a ton of iridium rods. Ooh, and we unlock the incubator. We're gonna go through this little cave, and it pops us out by our crater with our little boxes. Ooh, and I see a lovely little area over there. But our inventory is almost full, so we're gonna need to head back and drop our stuff off. And since we're going exploring, we definitely need food. And now to head back to that little area, but we are gonna need some cobalt and materials for the box. And now we're ready to explore this little area. Ooh, but there is a little cave over here. What's in this cave? It's got like a pink hue to it. Does that mean... Oh my goodness, it's pulsar quartz. Yes, please come here. Oh, I guess it only had that one pulsar quartz? What the heck? Oh, no, it doesn't. It's right here. Oh, here's where some ice melted. Ooh, with an osmium area. With a crate of other useful stuffs, and that fills our inventory. Well, now we gotta find a way out of this cave. There's some ice over here, and we're out in this area, wherever this is. Where the heck am I? Oh, we're right near the sand falls. Ooh, as an osmium drop comes by. So we're gonna build our box, and gather what we can. Ooh, and a rare larva. I think this is another Vulnus plant. So now we're gonna head back after collecting this Vulnus plant to drop off these new riches. Now we can retake our box, grab the last of the pulsar in the pulsar cave with a crate. That's gonna give us a ton of flowers. And run into this big ice block. There's still some ice here. When does this melt? It starts melting at 32 gigatera index? Holy crap. The heck is behind that ice wall? And without further delay, we can explore this lovely area. Well, it appears it's a giant piece of ice. And I think this is also going to require 32 gigatera index to start melting. But there are some storage crates around here with some super alloy and another crate with even more super alloy. And yes, it does in fact look like the ice doesn't start melting until 32 gigatera index, which is going to take absolutely forever since we're only on 6. So for now, we'll drop off our riches again. Oh, and it looks like a giant tree over there is breaking down the giant cliffside for us. And someone had mentioned that there are better versions of the jetpack, but we need blueprints to unlock them. So we're going to go and find some wrecks to hopefully find some more blueprints to unlock the advanced jetpacks. And so we're going to head back to this large wreck, place down our locker as we unlock the tree spreader. And now we'll go in this massive spaceship and hopefully find all the blueprints that we can. So we'll deconstruct some debris, take some seeds, and a crate that's gonna have super alloy, a whole stockpile of seeds, a blueprint, a whole rocket, seeds, a whole upstairs, which is gonna have the fusion reactor, another blueprint, another seed, another storage crate with 2 blueprints. Now it looks like there's a downstairs with more seeds, as we unlock the water filter, and a blueprint microchip with 2 lockers full of crap, including a golden seed, and 2 more crates with iridium rods and super alloy, more debris guarding a blueprint, and 2 more crates with a bunch of multiplier fuses, absolutely, and an entire inventory full of iron. And with our new riches, we'll head back home, and with all of our blueprint microchips, we'll unlock the mapping screen, the T3 agility boots, T2 GPS satellite, map information satellite, T2 jetpack, and the T4 mining speed microchip. And so we'll make the T4 mining speed microchip that'll increase the mining speed by 10%, T3 agility boots that'll boost my speed by 15%, the water filter that'll allow us to drink directly from lakes, and most importantly, a T2 jetpack that'll give us an extra 20 propulsion. And so now we're much faster again. So now we'll collect all of our food, grab all of our mushrooms, and make a whole lot of bioplastic nuggets. Make a fertilizer, make a bacteria sample, grab the only tree seed we've ever found, and place our tree spreader nowhere near our stuff. Oh yeah, this thing needs to be in the water. And place our tree spreader into the water. Now we'll place our Soleus tree seed in here, which gives us 1 part per trillion and 95 grams of plant, which is nowhere near enough for me, which as we pass through the insect stage, we're now 0.1% through the breathable atmosphere stage. But we're gonna need some more iron and cobalt. Ooh, here's a crate with some basic resources. Ooh, and a rare larva, and an uncommon larva. And so now we'll make a bunch of explosive powder. And we got a new message. And we got the trade space rocket, as we make some more fertilizer, to make some machine optimizers, T2 flower spreaders, tear these machine optimizers down, tear these flower spreaders down, place the optimizers down, place the flower spreaders again, put put in golden seeds for all the flower spreaders. And now for the machine optimizers, we're gonna put in the oxygen multiplier fuses and the plant multiplier fuse, which is gonna give each of the flower spreaders 7 parts per trillion a second oxygen and 217 grams a second of plants, while the tree spreader is getting 15 parts per trillion oxygen and almost 500 grams a second of plants, which will make our total go from 7,000 grams a second and 20,000 parts per quadrillion a second to 36,000 grams a second of biomass and almost 50,000 parts per quadrillion a second of oxygen, which is almost making a negligible effect on our terraformation percentage. Oh, it's meteor shower. Oh, and it's the super alloys again. Oh, time to risk it for all the super alloy. Ow, stupid meteors. And with a great haul of almost a complete filled inventory of super alloy, we just need some food to not die. Ooh, and we got a new message, which we got a message from Riley from before, and Riley actually sent us the space trading rocket blueprint by hacking into the Sentinel unlocking process, which is typically not allowed for us planet crafters. And Sentinel Corp sent us a message, which is telling us that we need to use the wild larva in the incubator to breed bees and butterflies, and not to contact anyone other than them, even though they said that we can't message them. So we're gonna re-grab some of our rations, and we are gonna explore over there, because I saw this big red beacon, so I kind of want to see what that's about as we collect enough materials for the box. Oh, and I see some butterflies. Ooh, and some light butterflies again. Ooh, and we unlock the beehive as we think we're at the edge of the map again. Oh, what the heck is that? Like a fire up there? Can we climb the side of this? There we go. There's our beacon. Oh, and it looks like a volcano area. Does the lava hurt us? Oh, yes, yes it does.
Why are you the way that you are?
What is this? Obsidian. We actually need a lot of this. What the heck is this glowing thing in the middle? Oh, it's just light shining on some cobalt. And I see a chest with some zeolite and a massive lava chasm with some more obsidian. And here's a ladder. Oh, with another meteor shower. What kind is it? Looks like the world's turning blue, so it's gonna be an osmium and sulfur. Right on top of the lava, thank you. Oh, geez. Almost kill me in the process. Now we'll go down the ladder, which has a crate with T2 mutagen, and a ladder further down with a big locker with an osmium rod and another blueprint, with an advanced crafting station that looks broken and magma outside the window, and a message. And this person appeared to be really cold and ran out of food and is scared of the dark, with another ladder down with some technical debris and a whole wall of magma and a storage locker with some more rods, another message, and he's lost his mind, having one horrible thought, being condemned to death, I suppose, and some debris, with another crate with another blueprint. Ooh, and this looks like a giant piece of obsidian with a whole lot of smaller obtainable ones. So we're gonna grab all the obsidian we can. Now we're gonna try to make it home, which I have no idea where that is. Oh, the entrance is actually right next to this big waterfall. Oh my gosh, there's like a little bridge of roots with little flowers in it. And now rather than walking all the way through the zeolite area, through the osmium cave, and all the way around, this big tree thing has actually pulled apart the rock wall, so we can just go straight through it to get back home again. And with our 2 blueprint microchips, we can unlock the T2 blueprint pinning microchip and the fence. But now with the obsidian, we can make the T2 machine optimizer, which will hopefully boost the effects of it. So we'll test it with our heat multiplier first. Oh, and the capacity is actually 8 machines with a perimeter of 75 meters. And it can hold up to 3 fuses, which we only have 1 additional heat multiplier fuse. But that'll still increase by 1,000%, giving us 5 nanokelvins a second, which it looks like we're actually maxed out on heat. So I don't think it'll benefit us anymore. I think now we need to make the incubator so we can add a whole bunch of insects to our planet. So we'll make some incubators and then get some mutagen, fertilizer, and uncommon larva. Make some fertilizer. And for the mutagens, we need to go out and grab some algae, grab some of our water, make some bacteria samples as we unlock the butterfly dome. Now we'll grab some methane from our gas extractor. Now we'll make a bunch of mutagens. And now we'll add our mutagen, uncommon larva, and fertilizer to our incubators. And we made some bees and some more bees. So we'll do it again. And now we'll make even more fertilizer. Grab our bees out. And in this area, absolutely filled with golden flowers, we're gonna build some beehives. So now we have tons of bees surrounding this area. Well, we unlocked the Cernia tree seed. But to actually see any difference, we need to make the biomass screen, which means we'll move our normal terraformation screen and place them next to each other. So now we're making 71,000 grams of plants and 60 grams a second of insects, which is making very little difference on our stage. And so if we want to see the amount of rockets that we sent into space, we need the orbital information screen as we unlock the high quality food. So we'll need the microchip compass, and we can make the orbital information screen, which is going to show all the rockets we've ever sent into space, which we don't actually have a seeds rocket, so we'll need to make that. Which means we're going to need mutagen, tree bark, bacteria samples, and a rocket engine, which we actually need some more sulfur, so we'll go out to our sulfur mine, grab all that we can, and bring it back home. Make some more bacteria samples. We can make 5 seed spreader rockets, which will boost our oxygen by 1,000% each. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like they've all accumulated together, but at least 3 of them did. Well, one's just stuck in the water and the other one joined it. And now somehow being in the fire isn't killing us.
Oh, that's brisk.
And that changed our oxygen multiplier from 47,000 parts per quadrillion a second to almost 2.5 million parts per quadrillion a second. And now we can kind of see a difference in our terraformation stage. Well, the best part is we can go to these beehives and collect honey, which in conjunction with beans, we can make high quality food, which will restore 90 health. And so now we'll make a whole lot more fertilizer. And now by our bees, we'll make some more flower spreaders with the Volnus plants, which is going to give us a 500% oxygen multiplier. So now we'll have these little tiny Volnus plants growing about. And since we're going to need so much bacteria samples and fertilizer and mutagens, we're going to need to make a lake water collector, which means we're going to make some bioplastic nuggets as we unlock the Elgia tree seed and place down our lake water collector, which will hold more and will make water quicker. But as we cross the 40% mark to the breathable atmosphere stage and the Warden quest line done, hopefully next time we can make a whole lot more insects and trees and make the atmosphere breathable. But that is all the time that I have for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.